From rolling through a stop sign
Can't stop as much as I can stop.
to crying to the chief of police,
It's an alleged, Marquise. It's an alleged, bro. It's an alleged. You know who I am, right? What's that? You do not know who I am either? I do, sir.
who knew a simple traffic stop would destroy a politician's entire career. See, this all started on January 4th, 2025 at about 10 a.m. The Paulsboro PD witnessed a minivan being driven by City Councilman Theodore D. Holloway roll through a stop sign. So Officer Walls conducted a traffic stop. Now for me personally, if it's a pretty egregious California stop, I like to give people a friendly reminder to stop next time. And most of the time, people are pretty receptive and apologetic, but not this fella.
You can't be serious.
Oh man, what's going on? Why you acting this way?
You can't be serious. And what did you pull me for?
Why you acting that? Why you acting that like
I want to
this?
know what exactly are you getting behind me
Stop
for?
sign.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Elected Official. I didn't know traffic laws don't apply to you. And on top of that, the cop probably has no freaking idea who you are. You literally look like every other normal person driving a minivan around in a neighborhood.
I can't believe it either. One thing for sure, 2 for certain. Don't put in for no mother. What's her name? Where's shit at, man? Oh my god. Let me look through all this shit, bro. Oh my, like, come on, man. Let's cut that shit out. Like, we got motherfuckers out here doing all kinds of
I got
crazy
you.
shit.
You right.
And you pulled me over for an alleged not stopping a stop sign.
Alleged? Really?
You didn't stop at a stop sign.
I did stop as much as I can stop.
Gotcha.
So, you already admitted that your vehicle is defective and you did not come to a complete stop at the stop sign. You know, this could be over pretty quickly and likely with a warning if Mr. Elected Official here just owned up to his mistake. But you do you, boo. I'm sure your constituents are gonna love seeing what their tax dollars are being represented by.
For an
alleged?
alleged.
I'm sitting right up. I'm sitting at the stop
For an
sign.
alleged, Marquise. It's an alleged, bro. It's an alleged.
How's it alleged?
Because I stopped. You see my tail lights?
You didn't stop.
All right.
You gotta go
No,
to
no.
a complete stop. Also, you rolled through it. You didn't stop.
I got 150 pieces of paperwork in this one. Hold on, man.
You good? Sit tight for me.
And Mr. Elected Official here drops more F-bombs than I do, and that is saying something. The only positive thing that he did was subscribe to Sergeant Panda. So let's recap here. You blew through a stop sign, you've got no proof of insurance, and you can't produce your registration. Not a great look for someone who's supposed to be setting policies for the rest of the city. Now the officer goes back to his vehicle and calls his supervisor because he can already see where this is going with this male Karen. And while he is waiting, he runs the license plate and finds out the vehicle's registration has been expired for 6 months.
He rolls through it. I turned my lights all right. He's freaking out. Why are you pulling me over? He starts yelling at the out the window. Pull him over right here. I said, "Don't pull over." He gets out. Obviously, he's not happy. He's upset. I'm an elected official. I hired you. Keely's gonna hear about this. This is a alleged offense. I didn't roll. Stuff like that. His registration's expired for July of last year. July. Okay. So I was gonna release issue for that and car break on the stop sign. But you can see how he's upset. Yeah.
No,
sir.
Yeah, what's going on with you, man? I'm talking to the chief right now. This guy is crazy.
What's going on?
You know who I am, right?
What's that?
You do not know who I am either?
I do, sir.
Oh, all right. Exactly.
If you start a conversation with, "Do you know who I am?" I know exactly who you are.
You're a douchebag. Douchebag.
Anyway, chief, please talk with them. Tell them when you get behind elected officials.
Hey, level, what's
Tell them, oh, my bad. Hey, you should stop at the stop sign. see you go about your business. Not here, dude. I need your license, registration, insurance. Why you treat me like I'm some mother? I'm not. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. If anything happens, let me know. Yeah, I would. See. All right, man. Crazy. Come on, man.
Sorry for a stop sign.
Now you come to these stop signs. I did one of these. I'm like, bro, my house right there, bro. Like, I'm not going down. Like, if I was like this on a cell phone, smoking weed out the car, absolutely pull me over. Absolutely pull me over, take me out the car, and get me. But, bro, stop. If anything, you say shit counts my highway. Just stop at the stop signs. See ya. Go about your business.
Yep, that would have been exactly what happened if you weren't such an asshole from the start.
All right, listen, man. You received just one citation. All right. I cut you a break on a stop sign, where your registration's expired since July of last year. All right. I can't. There's nothing I can do with that. All right. So it's just one citation. It's not court mandatory. But if you'd like to show up in court and plead not guilty, I circled the court number on the top right for you. Provide them more information. They'll give you a court date to show up in court. Otherwise, drive safe. Take care, man.
I gotta hand it to this cop. He stays cool as a freaking cucumber during this whole interaction.
I'm a professional.
In fact, from the beginning, even when Mr. Elected Official here was yelling at him, telling the cop that he was his boss and I'm gonna call the chief of police, it did not faze this officer one bit. If you were to do that with the California Highway Patrol, for example, they would probably write you a ticket for everything they could find. Now, in the end, Holloway was given a citation for driving or parking an unregistered vehicle because the officer even gave him a break with the running the stop sign. And that's huge because moving violations like running a stop sign can actually make your car insurance go up. So this was a great hookup from the cop. And I was curious, so I did a little digging to see if anything ever happened to Mr. Holloway, and it didn't look too good because even the mayor of Poulsboro called out the Councilman Holloway's behavior, saying it was out of character and made it clear that elected officials don't get special treatment. He basically told Holloway, you can't just tell people you're their boss and you can't go crying to the chief of police just because you got pulled over. Sorry, sucker. And from the other articles I found, it looks like Holloway is not going to run for re-election, which looks to be a good idea on his part. Now, these are of course just my opinions based on my own training and experience as a cop. Let me know if there's something that you liked or hated so I can keep making these videos even better. And if you thought this council member was a pain in the butt to deal with, then you better stick around and see how these cops dealt with this next situation.